the Comic DF.
What is up, besties? It is your girl, the Karmic DF, back to you again with another video. This time we're going to take a look at Kat Von D and why she got baptized. I've seen a couple of other celebrities getting baptized as well, like Black China, I believe. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, but it's just been giving me a weird vibe. So, as always, these are all alleged and for entertainment purposes only by floating hands on the internet. No facts here. So if you enjoy these videos, please give it a like. It really does support my channel, helps other people find it as well. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see in future videos, as well as filling in any of the gaps that I'm not getting. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Links are all down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, links are all down below. And as always, this is all for alleged, entertainment purposes only. No facts here. Just a girl with opinions. No facts. Okay. And subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I appreciate all my regulars. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday or whenever you are seeing this. But yeah, let's take a look at Kat Von D. I feel like she's afraid of something. I keep getting like fear and time's up. So for my conspiracy theorist, you could run with that, I guess. But it's just giving me the vibe of like, I only have so much amount of time before I can make amends for what I've done. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm hearing, allegedly. So why did Kat Von D get baptized? What is up? I'm also hearing for the children. So I wonder if for the kid, too, like making amends because her kid is now here. She's afraid of something. What did I say? It's exposed. Something's crumbling. What's crumbling for her? I know it's coming apart, but I'm not ready to let it go. I can see it failing. This could be like a way of belief too, because this is almost kind of giving me a fear, giving me the vibe of like, I am afraid of what I've done. What has she done? And now I'm hearing that thing from TikTok. What's from the dark always comes to light. What did she do? Does anybody know? Is there any allegations against her? Is there anything? This feels like tea. Has anything been brought up that she might have done that they could blame on like cult-like behavior? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And I hear like up next, up on deck. You know, like how, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I was a singer. And when you're next, they're like up on deck. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from this. She feels like her world's about to explode, and so she's already doing, like, what I'm hearing is like the groundwork. What the hell? What is this? Bad internet press. Someone of higher authority. Her spouse is a Leo. That's not him. Who is this? I'm trying to remove myself from getting bad internet attention. This would screw up my livelihood. This connection to a man. This is tea. I did not expect this. I expected to hear something else. Bad internet coverage about a guy that's in control, that's emotionally manipulative, comes off as someone of power, but has emotional maturity of like a teenager. I don't want to be associated with him, and so the more I change about myself, the less likely this is to come out. What the hell? What'd she do? What is this? All right. If you guys know anything about any allegations, anything, you know what it's giving me? I'm not going to lie. It's giving me Age of Aquarius. It's giving me people that have done bad shit coming out to light. I literally, if you guys found me on TikTok and that's why you're here, because that's where I originally went viral. I went viral for a video that back in the beginning of 2020, I think it was like May or June, where I said, if you're a bad person, I'm at the entertainment industry, all of the above, you're going to get outed because it's going to come to light. This is what this feels like. It's like you're on deck, you're next. Like, we never expected Justin Timberlake. We never expected P. Diddy. I mean, I expected P. Diddy, but like I didn't think he'd ever get justice type thing. It's giving that. It's like what happens in the dark must come to light. She did something, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, that she's not proud of. She has since... Like, I feel like this is why she's changing her body. It's like, I don't want to be who I used to be. I don't want to associate with that. I've changed. I'm looking to God because I know I've done wrong. Like, that's the vibe of this. It's like trying to wash my hands of the previous version of me because I can't accept what I've done. What the hell? What is going on? Do y'all know anything about this? I know it's coming. Okay. How do I word this, Spirit? Clinging. I'm hearing like dealing with a heart it didn't break. I don't know where that plays in though. This is something that she wanted to let go of for a while, but she couldn't for some reason. She knew better, but she didn't want to do better. But now it's like, you know what this feels like? Okay, so I don't know exactly what the thing is. Something to do with I'm tied up with the wrong person. I'm tied up with someone who's going to tank, and I don't want to be with them when they tank. Because I'm hearing the song, if we go down, then we go down together. And it's like I'm pulling myself out. I'm getting my lifeboat. I'm getting out. Yeah, because look at how she's like turning her head. It's like I don't want to face what I've done. I don't want to face what happened in the past. She did something. I keep seeing her on a chopping block. So it's kind of giving me the vibe of this is going to be another celebrity that in the future, I don't know when, she's going to be under heavy fire for something she did. It's going to come back up in like the press or something. What I almost see is like cancel culture, but like actually doing a good job for once. Someone or some people are going to start doing research on her, looking into maybe they're in the same headspace of me where it's like, why are you all of a sudden becoming Christian? I feel like they're going to dig up dirt on her that we're going to find out she used to be somebody that we didn't know she was. And I keep hearing occult. And I know that she's known for that, but I feel like it goes deeper. I'm almost hearing like blood sacrifice, rituals, something like that. I feel like she did, like it's given like, what the frick is their couple name? Megan Fox and MGK, like that whole like rituals of blood and stuff like that. Like I feel like she did some weird shit allegedly in for entertainment purposes only, and I almost see like either a video coming back to haunt her or just people telling their story finally. It's giving like the hashtag Me Too of like all the celebrities coming out right now. So I don't know if it's literal hashtag Me Too, but there is something that she did in the past that it feels like by baptizing myself, I'm washing my hands of this, and now I'm not that person anymore. I also feel that this has a lot to do with having the child as well. So it's like, now I'm having a kid. Now I realize who I have to be because I'm a parent. And so again, I want to wash my hands of this. I feel like eventually she's going to be taken down too. I don't know what they got on her, but someone's got something on her for what she did in the past of who she used to be. And that's why she's like wiping my hands of it. I almost see her watching celebrities going down in the news and being like, oh my God, I'm next. Like that's literally what I'm seeing. It's like I'm seeing P. Diddy going down. I'm seeing Justin Timberlake going down. I'm seeing Britney taking down everybody. I'm seeing everybody in the industry going down. And it's like, I'm hearing the song, if we go down, then we go down together. And it's like, I was part of this. I don't know how far that goes. I'm also being drawn to the Queen of Wands and how she's a Pisces. So this is someone who's beautiful, but she's using it for bad intention. And now I'm seeing Ghislaine. Could she have... Because I'm almost seeing like younger women. They could have wanted to be tattoo artists, or maybe just younger women that wanted to be famous. And maybe like she kind of helped them get into... This is going to sound so weird. But it's like, here, I'll help you. Let me set you up with so-and-so. And she knew that so-and-so was crooked. Like, that's kind of the vibe it's giving. Like, I think that's why I'm seeing Ghislaine. I'm probably butchering her. I don't want to get flagged. So, you know who I'm thinking of, right? The island with the woman that went down for what the man did, even though they were both complicit, whatever the word. She's done something messed up. And I think having a child and growing up made her realize that she didn't want to align with what she did. But instead of being like, I'm sorry, this is what I've done, and, you know, like letting everybody else know what's going on, it's giving the vibe more so of like, if I pretend I'm not that person anymore, then I'll get away with it. I just feel that allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, I think she used her stardom to set up people. Because it's giving me the vibe of like those that don't know better, don't do better. It's given Stockholm. It's given like, it's just giving exactly what I went viral for back on TikTok in 2020. Everybody that's bad in the industry because of the transits and everything like that. That's why all of this is coming out, because it can't, especially with us all leveling up, darkness has to be exposed now. It's just yin yang energy. I'm seeing like yin yang sign in my head. But it's like, she did something. She's not innocent. Because I'm hearing the song I'm Not That Innocent by Britney. She did something. What the hell? Can I figure out what? Yeah, she can't live with it anymore. It's something to do with work. Look at this. New opportunities, work. That's literally what I said. I feel like it almost feels like she set girls up believing that, like, they could be famous. Like, did she ever have, like, a show? Like, I can't, I'm trying to, I don't know how this would play out. Did she ever have a show of, like, the best artist wins, the best tattoo artist wins, or something like that? Or did she promise people fame? Or it's given that type of vibe. It's like, I was going to help you increase your revenue, increase your celebrity, but I knew what I was doing the whole time because I was lining you up. Because I'm seeing, like, Harvey in my mind's eye, and, like, Disney, and, like, all the accusations involved with Disney and child stars and stuff like that. And it's like I'm the big sister, where, like, I'm trying to protect you, but at the same time I'm aligning you to people that I know are messed up. And I think she can't live with the role that she played. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here. This is just opinions from floating hands on the internet. I did not expect it to go this way. So I'm like, oh crap, like, should I even post this? But I see what I see. And especially if she does eventually get outed in the news, I want to make sure that this video exists. So this feels like I used my work as an opportunity to help other people in the industry that wanted fresh new meat. Like, that's literally what I'm hearing. And now it's my time to face what I've done. She's not doing tattoos anymore, right? Like, she doesn't do the show anymore. Like, she's barely making ends meet now. She's become this family woman. It's like, I gotta get away from what I was becoming. It's not worth the money. I don't need this big call to fame. I'll remove myself because I can't deal with what I've done. What the fuck did she do? What did she do? Is it vulnerability, disconnecting, heartbreak. Okay. Was she dating somebody in the industry that was crooked? This doesn't have to be love, because I don't know that I feel love so much as more of, like, detachment from oneself, detachment from who I used to be, because I feel more like entertainment and removing myself from the entertainment, breaking my heart, becoming more vulnerable, trying to be a person that I inspire myself to be versus who I thought. It's like something clicked in her head where, like, money is not worth all of it. Like, I'm being drawn to how it says poor choice on this. It's like, I feel like when she was in her prime, she did things that were not good. And I feel like she's had to live with it. So this is giving, like, learned behavior. It's like, for instance, say, I don't know, you grow up in the Disney industry, right? And then someone comes in after, like, interviews and they haven't been in the Disney industry. So now, let's say you're 16 and you're dealing with another 15-year-old, but you've been in the industry since you were fucking 6, and they just came in and you're annoyed because they don't follow the rules. And so you're trying to force them to follow the rules because you're like, I know what I'm doing. I've been in this forever. But the problem is what you've been in is toxic and it's abusive and it's disgusting. But because it's all you know and someone else has an issue with it, you're getting triggered because you should have an issue with it, but also it's like, you need to follow me. This is how it goes. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting with her. It's like, do we know of people that she introduced into the celebrity limelight? Is there people that, it feels like predominantly women though, but it could be men as well. But it just feels like I've introduced people into the stardom, into the family, quote unquote. But I knew that they were going to be hurt like I was. But back then it was more like, why are you whining? This is what the industry does. And now it's like, I want to wash my hands of this because I know what they're capable of. And I'm also being drawn back to the death card. Where'd it go? Where'd the death card go? Oh, there it is. Under the tower, under 2 money driven. I kind of feel allegedly like, I feel like someone's threatened her life. Someone high up. This is so tinfoil hat, y'all. So if you're not into this, you might as well just click off and watch something else on my pop culture playlist. But this feels like, because I just keep hearing like you must have a death wish, and then I'm seeing that like after the baptism, it's like you must have a death wish to do that. It's like I'm cleaning my hands of the group that I'm in. This, listen, if you're in a conspiracy theory, this lines up really perfectly with alleged Illumi, and I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get a Wikipedia article on my freaking page, which is so damn annoying. It's kind of vibing with that, and I feel really disgusting in this energy. Like, part of me just wants to get out of this, but I'm doing it for y'all. I'm seeing sacrifices. I'm not going to lie. I know this sounds out of left field. She said that she messed with a cult. She was very out loud about it. And she has also said that, like, if you're into some of the stuff I've done, like, I'm not judging you. Because I think she knows that, like, not all of it's bad, right? Like, witchcraft, it's more about the tools and you're the intention. So it's like for instance, I practice witchcraft, but I don't do anything negative other than like return evil eye to sender, because I didn't start that shit, so you can have it back. But like, I feel like she knew how to do, what I'm hearing is like wicked stuff. I'm seeing like, I think was she a practicing witch? Did she say that? Because I feel like she was. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. And like, doing it for fame and getting the right people involved and knowing how to play the game so I could climb the ladder. I mean, she is a tattoo artist and she was hella famous. So like, gotta kind of question that, right? Like, why does P. Diddy have a record deal or record label and worth $1 billion? You know what I mean? We gotta question it. I feel like she's done some messed up shit, whether that's like a cult, doing spell work, but it's also like trying to find understudies that are malleable, moldable. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And for anybody who's like, where is she getting this from the cards? I space out in my crystal ball and then I just let shit come out. Because sometimes the cards just get in my way. So if you're someone who reads cards, by the way, sometimes depending on how you channel, they might get in your way. But that being said, I just feel like she's trying to come back home to like, I feel like the kid really woke her up. It's like, I want to be a mother now. I don't want to do this crazy shit anymore. So I don't feel like it was the witchcraft part per se, like tarot, stuff like that. I feel like she was dabbling in the dark arts. I almost see like, this is going to go so, I'm so sorry, y'all, but this is level conspiracy. I'm sorry. But I almost see like calling to deities, but not good deities. And then a door just slammed, like legit right after I said that. I just heard someone's door slam. That just feels like confirmation to me. I feel like she knew how to use witchcraft the evil way. I just keep hearing dark magic, dark magic. Okay. There also could be trouble in paradise because her husband is a Leo. And then 3 of Wands, that's giving 3's a crowd. Is it possible that he cheated or wants to cheat or has a wandering eye or is thinking about leaving or wants to leave? Because it almost feels like apathetic towards her. Was he more into her when she was a culty, and maybe that's part of why he's not? Because I just feel like, notice how he's looking to the side like, nah, I'm bored. And then 3 of Wands giving me 3's a crowd. Success is literally reversed. So it's like, maybe this could have been like the damage that was caused because of getting baptized. It almost feels like either her husband's not into it, or how else would I word this, Spirit? Her husband's not into her anymore. I wonder if like having a kid for the sake of a relationship, because I could see that. I don't know. Let me pull more cards before I assume. Okay. No. My stability, independence card. What? Someone wants to leave someone else. I don't know if it's him or if it's her. I mean, the way he's looking to the side is kind of over it. So I would say it's more likely him. Because this is a card about being independent. This is a card about my finances, my career, my stability. This is a card about, like, I don't know if it's worth it. Someone wants to leave and they have a wandering eye. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. If it's not just wandering, then they're definitely potentially cheating. But this feels like, what do we know about her husband? Because this almost feels like a product of the Christianity conversion. This does not, it doesn't really feel like, it doesn't feel like this was felt prior to. the baptism. So I almost feel like maybe he was is he in the dark arts too? I don't know what he does. I really didn't look him up like that. I just got his first name was Raphael. But this almost feels like, how do I create a legacy with you now? You're not who you used to be. I don't see any success here. I'm probably better off alone, but there's too many moving factors involved, especially finances and stability. Someone in the relationship's not happy. And it feels more like him. Although I feel like she's very intuitive, given what she did. I don't know if she still does. Maybe she does white magic now. I don't know. Instead of dark. But someone wants to leave. Burden not worth having. I don't feel like being defensive anymore. I'm tired. I don't know who. It feels more like the husband. Feels like the husband wants to leave. Maybe he knows what's gone on behind closed doors as well. No, because it feels more like he was into her when she was dark. And, you know, because I'm hearing like Chaos Loves Company. So there's something to... I don't think he likes the new version of her. Yeah, focus on the past. I don't want to be naive anymore. I feel like she kind of like stands firm in what she said. I feel like she used to be more of a pushover. I feel like she used to be kind of the submissive type. And now she's like, I'm finding God. I want my family. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be who I used to be anymore. I don't want to be naive to things anymore. I just want to be a mature mother figure. And I feel like her husband fell for her because of who she was, like her position of power almost. I mean, he's a Leo, so that's not really shocking, right? Like, an uninvolved Leo can really care about appearances and they don't like change. I mean, I've been an uninvolved Leo, and I feel like now she's more like, I bet she's like, we should, I don't know, bring the kid to church. We should make sure the kid is religious as well. Like, I don't want the kid doing what I did. Let's keep him away from the spotlight. Let's make sure that he doesn't follow celebrity life. So I'm almost wondering if like they have a very big different moral compass now. And so that could be why he wants to leave, because that's kind of what this feels like. Huh. Why am I hearing the song, I don't want your punk ass man, I'm too tough? Well, three's a crowd. So maybe he thought she was cheating, and so he's projecting because he has the wandering eye. Because I'm hearing the song, I don't want your punk ass man, I'm too tough. And I'm being drawn to how, like, she's a tough chick. So I wonder if, like, there was an issue of like, potential infidelity. Like, maybe some guy was into her. He found out about it. Literally, it says rash conclusions. I'm feeling like I jumped to conclusions. I assumed. And so now I don't feel safe with you. I feel like Kat Von D's world's going down. I know that's not what it looks like, but that's not what I'm reading. What I'm reading is there's problems in paradise. There's a cheating allegation towards her, but then also I feel like he's actually the one that's looking around. I feel like he's a gaslighter, love bomber type of energy. I don't know if he was always that way, but it definitely feels like since she got into the whole Christianity thing. And they're both kind of like, I don't really know where to go from here. What's the back deck energy? Because this is just fucking weird. Yeah, unhappy family, not willing to put the work in. Defeatist mindset. Her whole life is going to shit. This feels like karma, to be honest with you. This feels like a Saturn return on steroids for my astrologers. I'm being drawn to like Scorpio season too, how like all the stuff that's beneath us has to come to light. Like it's giving that, like my family's not as beautiful as I wanted it to be. And tens are all about endings. So she's wrapping shit up. But I keep being drawn to like very conspiracy like stuff. Like my life has been threatened. I've done really messed up stuff. I'm on the chopping block. I'm up next. I don't know when, but I'm up next. I'm trying to clean up my image. I'm trying to be a better person. It's giving like, you know what I'm seeing? I don't know if it's actually a movie or if like I'm seeing like, yeah, Chris Rock is in the movie where it's like, I know, well, no, because he didn't know he was going to die. But it's given the vibe of like, I know I'm up next. So I'm trying to repent. before it's too late. Like, that's literally the vibe. And I know that that sounds so out there, but I mean, look at what's been happening to all of these famous people. So that's kind of the vibe. It's like, I got to fix my home life. I got to remove myself from work because what I was doing, it wasn't okay. I've got to end all these relationships that didn't serve me because I knew what was really going on. I got to clean up my act is the vibe. Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's her. Winning at all costs with someone who's in power but uses their smart wits for bad. This feels like a boss. It's the same energy that I got earlier. Because this isn't her man. Her man came up towards the end, and it just feels like relationship problems for some reason. Cheating and accusations and a wandering eye. But either management or someone connected to management, it was like you could get further ahead if you do these things. This is messed up. This feels like, okay, you know what I'm being drawn to? This is so conspiracy. If you're still here, congratulations. I'm being drawn to how, like, Matthew Perry didn't post on Instagram a lot. And then, like, right before he passed away, he took a picture of exactly where it was that he passed away. And it was like, it was given the vibe of, like, even if Matthew Perry himself didn't know, it was given the vibe of, like, the soul knew, right? Because our soul knows more than we do. And it's kind of given the vibe of, because I'm hearing help me and I'm seeing like SOS on a beach. I feel like Kat Von D is up next. Now, does that mean that she's in part of the aluminum? I'm not going to finish that word, so Wikipedia, don't come for me. It's giving the vibe of like, I know that I'm next, so I'm trying to clean up my act so that I have a chance of it not being me next. Like, it's like I'm at the Golden Gates and God's like, you have to be this way, this way, this way. And it's like, shit, all right, give me time. And now she's trying to be that. It's so weird, but that's the vibe. I'm going to pull from Dark Mirror, but I'm sorry. This is not where I expected it to go, but this is where it went. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if she gets a lot of accusations within the next, I don't know, I would say a couple years. I don't think it's going to be right away, but I think it's eventually. She's just not a main target right now. She's not the main focal point. They're trying to bring down bigger and badder guys right now. That's why, like, you know, Jeffrey E. came out first, right? And then we had Harvey. And then we had someone as big as P. Diddy. And then, you know, just everybody that were accused for things. I feel like she's on the chopping block. Yeah, because I just pulled from my deck again. What's fair? What's just? You can't run away from the grief you've caused. And then she's in the reverse. I'm trying to start new, trying to remove myself from the things that I created. Work, sadness, in the public eye. What happened in the dark must come to light. Maybe there's been NDAs. Maybe there's been like, because I keep seeing like hashtag me too. And then look, 5, conflicts between 2 people. 2 of Cups in reverse. I'm disconnecting myself from this because I used to really just offer bullshit. This was my dream, but unpleasant memories from the past of what I used to do involving my home, aka work life. She used to do some, allegedly, some bad stuff that she's afraid she's going to be called out and called for. It's like, I'm next on the chopping block. That's the only way I know how to describe this. It doesn't have to be a next level conspiracy. Maybe it's on a soul level she knows. Maybe her time's running up in that aspect, and that's why she feels the need to get better. Because, like, for instance, just to give you an idea so that the people that are like, conspiracy. My stepfather passed away when he was like 40. He was super freaking young. But the night that he passed away, he spent the entire night hanging out with his boys, had like a beautiful night. He literally said, love you, and hugged a couple of them. That's not his character, but our soul knows better than our mind does, and he ended up passing away that night. So it's kind of, if it's not conspiracy, then it's her soul knows that time's running out. It's one or the other, y'all. I'm sorry. But let's take a look at Dark Mirror to finish this off. All right, so let's look at Dark Mirror Oracle. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I would say to keep an eye out for people doing things like this, like Black China, stuff like that, because it almost feels like, you know how, for instance, like we're noticing this giant spiritual awakening. We're all figuring out who we are, so we're all kind of changing, even though, like, it looks like it's coincidental. It's not. It's kind of given that same vibe, but for celebrities, it's more of like, people that I once partied with, people that I was once close with, they're now being caught for the things that they've done, and now I'm scrambling too, because what if they find out my secrets? That's the vibe. So I still believe, just like I said back in 2020, we're going to have a plethora of celebrities that are going to be accused for stuff because they've been getting away with it for years, decades. And I feel like this is the Great Awakening, where everybody that you once worshipped, they're going to have to be seen for what they've really done and who they really are. Like, look at how many people still worship Oprah, even though the woman is trying to get donations from us during a global panorama. And some of us are seeing the issue with it, thank God. But a lot of people are still like, Oprah's the queen. It's like, bro, she donated like her version of $1. Shut up. But anyway, I think we're going to see more of that on a grand scale. It's like every avenue. I feel like this is why we hear something bad and it's like someone in the music industry, and then next time it's someone in the actors industry, and then the next time it could be someone that's in the tattoo artist industry, and the next time. So it's like you're not really looking at it, but what's really happening is it's bad person after bad person after bad person coming out and getting what it is that's owed to them. It's like karmic retribution is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. She was promised riches and fame. She was obsessed with it. So I feel like she lured other people into it too. And now she doesn't want to align with that version of her anymore. So she's trying to let it go. But she's still obsessed with who she used to be. Because look at how, like, I never noticed this before. Look at how, like, that looks like a mirror, right? And it's like looking at myself and realizing all the mistakes I made, because this was my dream, right? I wanted someone to come and make me a star, but I actually became a victim, and I used that to create other victims. And now I'm coming face to face with what I've done. So I won't cry for you being in the reverse. It's giving me, like, this is what I did in the past. I lured you in. But now it's like, oh shit, I've got to face what I've done. So I feel like she lured people in. Like, hey, this is my manager so-and-so. You're really good at tattoos. I wanted to introduce you. And it's like, maybe she gets a percentage or something like that. It's just giving like, I've manipulated people so that I could get further ahead in my field, further ahead career-wise. And now it's like, they're going to come for me too if they know what I've done. Yeah, it's like, so I'm learning how to change my ways, tap into something healthier. I remove myself. To people that follow me a lot, these always remind me of the Ten of Swords. So with this in the reverse, it's like, you weren't backstabbed, you did it yourself. You know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe. Yeah, and then right under that is Triumph of Lies. So I feel like she manipulated others, younger, hopeful stars, and got them in. Because I keep seeing like Harvey and I keep seeing like Ghislaine, and I don't know if it goes that deep or if it's just people with the same type of demeanor, don't care about you, but care about what you can do for me. Maybe people that were introduced to them through Kat, maybe they're part of #MeToo now. I'm not sure exactly how deep this goes, and I don't frankly want to go there because this energy does not feel good. But that being said, this feels like someone who feels like her shit's about to be exposed. And she's about to be exposed, and so she's trying to get in good with God so that maybe she still has a chance. It's like, it's given like I practice black magic. I worked with a deity. If you don't believe in that, that's fine. I worked with a deity, probably a dark one, obviously. I got my riches. I got my fame. I pushed other people in the direction of my management so I could get even more fame, more riches. I had a child. I realized that I got to be doing stuff right. I'm seeing people that I used to party with that are getting called out for the shit that they were never going to get caught out for. What if that's me too? And so I'm going to wipe that version of me out so that maybe I have a chance of still being liked, not having my shit coming out, because I'm seeing someone like looking under the rug, and it's like finding the dust that everybody kind of pushed under there. It's like, I feel like we're going to see Kat Von D being taken down. It doesn't feel immediate, but it definitely feels within the next couple of years. It depends. She doesn't feel like a main character in terms of people they need to take down, which is why it just doesn't feel urgent to me. But I am being drawn to how this is broken down into a 10. 3 is work. 4 is home. But 10's right in the middle, which is the ending of cycles. So I think in the next couple of years, we're going to see Kat Von D be accused of kind of like a Ghislaine type thing of like, not, they might play it off like, because what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like Lizzo and how all these girls, dancers came out and were like, this is how Lizzo treats people behind the scenes. This is what she really is. It's giving that. Does that make sense? That would be the best way that I could describe it. Like fellow ink artists that were younger, fellow celebrities wanting to be on TV that were younger, that were kind of like leaning on Kat, but Kat either gave like a volatile work environment or it gives more like I gave them up to higher positions of authority that I knew were bad. Yeah, because I'm hearing the song, You're No Good, Baby, You're No Good. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that because that was already just wow. But as always, this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. There are no facts here. These are all opinions, no facts. I'm sure Kat Von D has and always will be a great person. Okay? Got it? Don't twist my words. Good. So, as always, if you enjoyed these readings, please give it a like. It really does help my channel. It helps other people find my channel as well. Comment down below what you guys would like to see in future videos so that I can make it happen for you. And if you agree with a comment, please like it so that I know that more people like that option and idea. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, my regulars. Love you guys and appreciate y'all so much. Sending you all good love and energy. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Links are all down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading, links are all down below. Subscribe, hit the notification bell to receive future videos. Share it with your friends and family. And, well, maybe not your family. And I'm going to leave it at that. Love you, besties. Stay safe. And I will see you.
The Comic DM.